We have to take care of these things we call bodies. We need to take care of them. Make sure that they're getting proper rest and water and food. It's so hard, I know. Hey guys, Lexi here, and well, if you're anything like me, you struggle getting down your proper amount of water. So if you guys have listened to any of my videos before, you know I'm a huge advocate for water. I just think water and sleep will pretty much solve a lot of our problems as humans, and probably just like a lot of our problems in society. But luckily we live in a society where water is very accessible, and I'm here to help you kind of get your water intake up, because staying hydrated is oh so important. It's good for fatigue, it's good for your brain function, it's good for your skin, it's good for your joints, it helps keep things moving and regulated. It helps with so much. So getting your water is so important. Sleep and water, guys. Sleep and water is the 2 keys to world peace. Okay, so the amount of water that you want is half of your body weight by ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you're gonna want 50 ounces of water each day. If you weigh 200 pounds, you're gonna want 100 ounces of water each day. I always strive to get 3 liters of water in. I know that's a lot, but I just feel better. I just think with all the travel, because I don't get enough water. I just know that. So each day it's definitely a challenge for me. It's like trying to eat healthy every day. Like eating healthy and getting your water in, those are like the 2 things that I struggle in, and I try so hard every day to do it. It's just such a challenge. It's literally an uphill battle for me. So I'm just trying to make it super routine and super easy, and I use all these little tricks to just let's get the water in, you know? Let's start with the water. So finding the right water is so important. I think each water tastes different. Dasani tastes different than Evian, and Kirkland water tastes different than I don't know, Crystal Geyser or Arrowhead or anything like that. You just have to find the right tasting water. That is first and foremost the most important. So finding the right tasting water. We have a Brita in our fridge, and we really love, of course you guys see us with this all the time. We love Essentia water. It's alkalized, it has electrolytes for taste apparently, but we just really love this water. And don't worry, we recycle, but Essentia water for me, is the best tasting water that I know I can drink alone with just plain water. Essentia water is the way to go for us. So I love Essentia water, and we use the Brita filter as well. But between those 2, that's the water that we drink here in the Pence household. That's the water we like, and that's what we're sticking with. Obviously when I go to ballparks and I don't have an Essentia with me, they have Dasani there. I'll drink a lot of Dasani, but my preference is Essentia. So making sure that you find the right tasting water, that's super important, because that's a good base, okay? And then to just amp up your water, you know? So if you can drink this, but you get a little bored with just plain water. I like to add some flavor to the water, so you can add cucumber, you can add mint, you can add raspberries, pineapple, anything that you want to kind of get that water in. I also love Crystal Light packets, and these are super easy. These are the Crystal Lights to go, so you just pop it in. I love these, and I also love drip drops. I especially love these when I am traveling, and these make it super helpful. I also love to put in lemon with a pinch of pink Himalayan salt. There's something in the pink Himalayan salt that's really good for your mineral intake, and then of course the lemon is just natural electrolytes. I can just chug that down. Flavored water, I'm all about, because it's just easier, it's tastier. It's give me a Coke and I can guzzle that down, no problem. Give me a coffee, I'll guzzle that down, no problem. But for whatever reason, water is so hard. But adding these little flavors and stuff, and of course having Essentia is super helpful. And I am not paid by Essentia, you guys, by the way. We're just huge advocates of this water company. Okay, another little trick that I have are straws. I know there's a huge debate with straws right now, but don't worry, because fortunately, we wash the straws, we re-wash them. They are plastic, but it's just because they fit these tall ones. But we wash them and we reuse them. We are huge advocates of recycling, so we definitely recycle when they get too gross, but we use straws. They don't sell the metal ones yet that go long. I do have the regular metal ones, and they don't have the glass ones that go that long. So unfortunately it's these, and this is what helps me get my water in. It's just so much easier. I don't know why drinking through a straw, you just drink way more than actually sipping it. For me, that's what happens. You could also get one of those like water bottles too. That would be super easy. It's just those things sometimes don't carry a lot of water. But yeah, this is kind of what I use. The next thing that I do is on an app. So I got this app called PNC, and if you haven't used the bathroom, so going to the bathroom more frequently means that you are hydrated, and it reminds you that you haven't used the bathroom in a long period of time, so you need to take a drink of water, and you shouldn't go over like an hour or two without using the bathroom. So that will let you know that you're not hydrated enough. So it'll just like make like a peeing sound kind of to remind you to drink water. So PNC is super helpful. Last thing that I use is if I have like a lot of meetings that day or like I'm meeting people, I don't really want the sound of like the PNC to go off on my phone. So I try to just use like the clock. And so I want my first liter done by 12, so like having a timing schedule. I want my first liter done by 12, my second liter done by 3, and my third liter done by 6. I know it's crazy, but if I don't get my water done by 6, then I'm gonna be up all night peeing. So I try to just keep by that schedule, and that kind of helps me regulate how much water I'm taking in. I'm not drinking too fast, but also in time enough where it doesn't disturb my sleep, but also I'm getting it in time to like for my body. You know what I mean? We have to take care of these things we call bodies. We need to take care of them. Make sure that they're getting proper rest and water and food. It's so hard, I know. But you guys, between the two of us, between us guys, we can do it. We can like try and live our best life, even if it's one small step at a time. Don't get me wrong, I love Shake Shack and In-N-Out and all those burger places just as much as the next guy. But I do know I need to have some sort of balance by having a lot of water, by getting good sleep, by exercising, and of course, eating well when I can. And then that means when I get to eat Shake Shack. You can tell I'm hungry right now. When I get to eat Shake Shack, I thoroughly enjoy it. Okay, and that's kind of how I get my water intake in. And I hope these ways help you guys, because you feel better when you're doing all these things, and like with a proper balance, of course. When you can have your proper amount of water and your Shake Shack at the same time. How happy are you, right? So happy. So I hope that helps you guys out, and yeah, here's to water. Cheers. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, let me know in the comments below how you get your water. Do you have any tips or tricks? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and hit that sub button. And I'll see you guys in the chat. Bye!